Hi everybody, you're here with me. It's Chrissy, and we're in my living room with my garden system. And I just wanted to come to you today and talk to you a little bit about what's happening here, and then I'll show you the close-ups of everything that's going on. Everything is growing. Every single cube, it looks like, has a sprout or has opened for a sprout to come out. I have sprouts that are actually getting true leaves. Everything is beautiful. I'm going to give you close-up pictures, but in only 2 feet width of space and 5 foot vertically, I am going to grow 30 plants. Everything on here is edible. This is a salad greens paradise. I have, let me tell you what I have up here. I'm going to tell you what I have up here. In this small bit of space, here's what I've got growing. I've got chives, red salad bowl lettuce, Swiss chard, green mustard, celery, sweet Thai basil. There's a butterhead, that's a lettuce. Monte Carlo, red tassoy dill, mint, kale, jalapenos, yellow cherry tomatoes, red cherry tomatoes, sweet peppers, kale lacinto. I hope I'm saying that right. Senato. Mini cauliflowers, romaine lettuce, thyme, flashy lettuce, butterhead, torina, I hope I'm saying that right, basil, Italian parsley. I got going over here. I've got cilantro, flashy lettuce, green tassoy, butterhead. What have we got here? Green, red mustard, another red salad bowl lettuce. Oh my gosh, you guys, there's just so much. There's so much. In 2 feet of width, I have 30 plants growing, and this is a salad waiting to happen. In about 4 more weeks, I'm going to be eating off these poles. Completely silent, no noise at all, except for when the water rushes through, and then it sounds kind of like an aquarium, a fish tank bubbling, but only just for a few moments, and then it stops. Like 15 minutes is honestly the longest I've ever heard it run, and it's almost silent. You really, it's not a bother. The lights don't make any noise. It's all non-GMO seeds, heirloom where possible. It comes with, let's see if I can show you, it comes with the little spoon and the plant nutrients called Veg Bloom. Anyway, let's take a look at the plants. You need to look close up and see what I got going on. This is just a fantastic. All right, let me turn my camera for you guys. Hold on a second. All right, take a look. Here's my system. Here's where we put the water and the Veg Bloom, fertilizers, whatever, food. It hasn't asked me to do anything yet. The app controls everything. See down here? Right over here? The app controls everything. It tells me when to feed, when to water. It tells us when to add water. It tells us when to do everything. Everything is controlled by the app. It's not a guessing game anymore. If you don't know how to garden, this system will have you gardening in a matter of days. Look at these sprouts, guys. I mean, are you seeing this? They look absolutely beautiful. And this is are we on day 9? I think this is day 9. No, actually it's day 10. This is day 10. And I think I have all but maybe, let's see, 1, 2, 3. I have 3 cubes that look like they haven't really sprouted anything yet. Everything else is going good and growing like crazy. I'm excited. I'm so excited. My granddaughter just keeps coming over here and looking at this plant. She loves the color of these leaves. She loves the color of these leaves. But anyway, yeah, you guys, the price point is high. Let me switch it around. Let me show you. Oh, wait, actually, I want to show you a few other things. Let's see here. I can get in here and show you. These are the cameras that are on the system. Can you see that? There's one up here on this pole, and then over here on this other pole, it's all the way down here. But there's lights, and they're controlled by the app. The brightness is controlled by the app. How long they're left on is controlled by the app. How much water goes in the tank is controlled by the app. When you add your vegetation food, that's controlled by the app. It's all controlled by the app, guys. There's no guessing. You can become an expert gardener in a matter of days just by using this system. All right, well, I guess I'm going to go. I've done a few of these little infomercials with you guys. But if you would like to see a garden in your home, use my code. See that code right there? Take your camera and follow that code. Scan that code with your camera and it'll take you to an address. And when you get to that address, my discount will be automatically applied if you order. So go take a look around. See if you're interested. Yes, the price point is high. I'm not going to lie to you. Let me turn around and have a little talk with you guys for real. I'm going to go sit down on my sofa and we're going to chit chat. Okay, guys. You're here with me in my living room and we're just going to sit and have a little chit chat. The price point is high. Yeah, it is. They start at about $499 and they go right on up depending on the size. I believe the studio is the smallest ones that have 2 bars or 2 poles. I believe those are about $499. The one that I'm showing you guys, I believe it's about $960. But you can get one in your home and you can use it for 60 days before you even make a payment. It's a try before you buy, basically. You decide if you like it, and if you like it, then you buy it. Nothing bad is happening so far. So far, I'm loving it. I'm loving watching everything grow in real time. I love that the app is controlling everything and telling me what to do. That way, I'm not making any mistakes and I'm not losing any plants. I don't have to deal with pests. Everything is non-GMO. Everything is organic. It is completely soil-free. No mess, no noise, no pests. You know, I have a beautiful garden outside. You guys that come to my page for my gardening, I'm a gardening influencer. I've been gardening with you guys for years. And my garden was we moved to a new apartment this past spring. And I did all my planting in a new area. And we had pests galore. I had cabbage loopers. I had all kinds of caterpillars. I had grubs under the soil. I had aphids, beetles. If it could come and attack my garden and take out my veggies and fruits, it did. I started out with homemade organic pesticides. Then I moved on to store-bought organic pesticides. And then I moved on to pesticides because I could not get rid of the pests. And that's when my husband and I sat and talked. I don't want to be a non-organic gardener. I'm an organic gardener. I like organic gardening. I like the food that I put into my body to be fresh and healthy and have no pesticides and no preservatives and no nothing. I'm a cancer patient. 4 years in remission this year. Yes. So happy for that, but I'm trying to stay healthy. And the best way to stay healthy is to follow a healthy diet. And fresh fruits and vegetables are a big part of my diet because I like to eat a plant-based diet since cancer. Am I completely plant-based? No. I do eat some chicken and fish and I have a little bit of beef. Yes, I do. But not very much. Not very often, not much at all. I'm basically a vegetarian or vegan. I don't really like those terms because I don't want to box myself into that because I do eat some meats and eggs. However, I prefer to eat a vegetarian or vegan life, like menu. I prefer to eat a vegetarian menu when possible. Anyway, this system's going to afford me the ability to do that. I get to grow year round. Like, who out there can't stand it when they have to put their gardening things back in the shed, back in the garage, or away for the season? Who gets depressed? I have seasonal depression when I can't garden anymore. When fall starts to get here, I get super excited about Halloween and spooky season. You know, that's all fun and everything. But when I have to start literally watching my plants die and putting the pots away and putting the bags of soil away and the gloves and the snips and all the things that I use in my gardening, when I have to start putting that stuff back away, I get depressed. Oh, I do. I mean, almost to the point of tears. I am not happy unless I am playing with plants, touching plants, smelling plants, feeling plants, nurturing plants, feeding them. I guess this week my videos are just going to be full of Callie and Mula barking because this seems to be what they're doing here lately. Hush! Anyway, I'm a person that loves plants. I just love to be hands-on with plants. You know, these glasses are driving me nuts. I'm getting such a glare. My eyes look awful without my glasses. I've been wearing glasses since childhood, so when I take them off, I got these big bags. But it's better than the glare. I'm a person that gets very depressed. Seasonal depression. When fall comes around, I'm enjoying the Halloween stuff and I'm enjoying the spooky season. That's my favorite holiday. However, I get severely depressed that I have to put my gardening things away and I have to stop for the year. I don't have a lot of houseplants. I literally have three. And that's because I live in a small apartment with not very many windows and not very good lighting. I have one big window in my home and that gets good sun. And I have my little plants I'll show you. I have my plants right in front of it. Oh, wrong way. There you go. There's my window. There's a couple of my plants. I have another plant in the other room. However, I don't have the sunshine in my apartment to have houseplants. So I get really depressed come fall because I can't garden. I can't keep playing with plants. Now I can. Now I can, thanks to Garden. And if you too would like to get a garden set up in your home, please just do me a favor. See that code right up there? I want you to take a snapshot. Put your camera on that code. If you're on a computer, you can do it just by taking your phone right up to the computer. If you're not on a computer and you're on your phone, do me a favor. Take a screenshot of this video and get that code right there. And then later on, go back with your phone and go to that address and you can apply my discount. I will also put a link to my discount right here in the comments to make it even easier for you. Then you don't have to copy anything. You could just click the link. So I'll put one in the comments and I'll put one in the description too. So do I think Garden is worth the money? It's a little early to say because I haven't got my veggies yet and I haven't got to try a harvest and feed myself from this machine. But I would say so far I'm enjoying what I'm seeing. I'm impressed with the speed that things are growing. I'm excited that my sprouts are thriving and just jumping up so strong and so big and so healthy so quick. I literally had sprouts in 3 days. I sure did. And now on day 10, I have sprouts that are 2.5 inches long, some of them. Yeah. So it is a good system and it does work. It's very quiet. Like I said, it's very convenient. It's very clean, very, very compact. I'm literally wearing a dress and I'm dressed up, to spend the afternoon with my husband, and I'm gardening in a dress. Yeah, I can do that. I can do that with this garden system because it's so clean. No mess at all. No bugs, no nothing that you get outside. Am I going to enjoy this as much as I do the hands-on gardening experience that I get by playing in the dirt? I don't know, because that's something I really enjoy about gardening, is getting out there and getting my hands dirty and, playing in the dirt, planting plants, moving plants, trimming plants, nurturing plants, fertilizing plants. My whole vibe is hanging outside and messing with my plants. So I don't know if I'm going to get the same vibe here. However, I do think I'm going to cut my grocery bill. I do think I'm going to have healthier food available for my family. And I do think I'm going to get the enjoyment of gardening throughout the year, 365, 365 days a year. I'm pretty excited. When I did get my system, because I'm on my try before you buy too, but when I did get my system, it came with a 30-pack of greens, different vegetables. I read to you everything that I've got growing, and that was the welcome. They call that the welcome seed pack, and that's what you get to start with. Everything grows really quickly. Greens grow really quickly. It's very, very quick from garden to table, and I'll be able to try those vegetables, and I'm excited about that. But what I'm really excited about is once this growing spurt is over with, I'm going to go and I'm going to order flowers because I'm a flower gardener. Oh, yeah. You guys know. You've been with me in my garden outside. I'm all about flowers, and I love the really brightly colored ones like portulaca, moss rose, and marigolds. And I love lavender. And there are so many flowers that I just absolutely love and would love. Even hibiscus. You can grow all those things on these. Okay. I'm getting ahead of myself. I've worked in floristry before, and I'll tell you what, there's nothing like walking into work and having your work atmosphere smell like cut flowers, fresh plants. The atmosphere is just so, it's heady, it makes me feel high. I love the smell of flowers. I'm very, very much one of those person I'm into aromatics. Aromatherapy is very much my thing. So can you imagine having fresh flowers growing in your home 24/7? I can't wait. I can't wait to be able to walk into my living room and say, you know what? I want to give my neighbor a bouquet today. I want to give my granddaughter a bouquet today. I want fresh flowers for in my hair today. I want to make fresh flower tea. There's just so many beautiful flowers that you can grow, and they're edible, a lot of them too. You can steep them in tea, you can cook them and eat them. I know people that have eaten marigolds and petunias and things like that. Sure. Portulaca. I ate some portulaca the other day. I wanted to try it because it's edible and I wanted to see, do I like it? I tried the greens and I tried a flower blossom. Did I like it? It was edible. If I was starving to death, sure, I'd eat it. Was it good? not so much, but I'm not used to it. I think if I had put it in something, I was just eating it off my plant. You know, I rinsed my flour, broke a little flour bit off and rinsed it and ate it. It was okay. I think it would be better if I like put it in a salad, you know, it had some things mixed with it. Anyway, I'm excited to have fresh cut flowers in my home whenever I want them. So that's something I'll be trying next. I'm a little anxious to see how tomatoes grow on this and peppers, because I've got tomatoes and peppers growing outside. And my plants are monstrous. They're huge. I have 2 cherry tomato plants out there that are so big, we had to move an entire table out to my garden just to sit the plants on because they were so huge. I porch garden. I don't have a yard. I live in an apartment, but I have a rather large porch, and it's all enclosed except for a nice window area out, and I garden out there. So anyway, long story short, my tomato plants are huge. My pepper plants are huge. And I cannot imagine growing those indoors on this system and not having them just fall over and collapse the system. However, the system is screwed to the wall. It came with an anchor strap, and they suggest you anchor your system to the wall wherever it's going to be so that it doesn't get heavy, you know. So it is anchored. So that's a good thing. But, you know, we'll just have to play it by ear and see how it goes. I'm going to keep coming to you guys every day for 90 days as I try this system out. And you're going to be with me on my first harvest. You're going to be with me when I do my first root trim, when I put in my first fertilizer. You're going to be with me on this entire journey. You sure are. And I have seen these things around the web for about a year or so. I've been watching and seeing people doing their videos and seeing people do their thing. And I became intrigued with it. So I'm doing it now too. So I hope you're joining me on this journey. I'm excited to share it with you. And if you're interested in getting a garden, like I said, use that code. Use that code. Get one in your home. You can try yours out for 60 days too before you even make a payment on it. Try before you buy it. And if you don't like it, return it. No questions asked. You don't like it, return it. It's that easy. Okay, guys, hit that link if you want to get one or grab my code, okay? And we'll garden again tomorrow. See you then. Bye.